I'm filming one more travel video today. This video is going to consist of a very easy travel makeup look, a makeup look that is still going to look fresh and hydrated after a long day of travel, as well as a very casual outfit, the one that I'm going to wear on the plane tomorrow. And then at the end, I thought I would include just a couple things that are going into my duffel bag that I think might be good recommendations if you are traveling anytime soon. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with the travel makeup look. Traveling can just zap my skin of all moisture, so before I start in with any colored cosmetics, I like to add a little bit of hydration. So I'll first start out with a couple sprays of the Elizabeth Dehne for One Love Organics Vitamin D Moisture Mist. And I love this product. It gives my skin a glowy dewiness that is so nice and fresh. And it also helps whatever products I put on top just to blend that much easier. And then my lips can get dry so easily, so I've been using the Bite Agave Lip Mask and just putting a generous layer of this on my lips to start. Next, I'm going in with an RMS product, and this is their Uncover Up, and I have it in shade 00, which is the lightest. And I'm using this more like a foundation today, but just not using it all over, just in the places I really need it, which are under my eyes. And when I'm using a concealer as a foundation, I like to bring the product all the way down onto either sides of my nose because I get a lot of redness there. And then I will just bring it up my cheekbones, kind of acting like a little bit of a highlight, and then I will blend it out. And I've also been using this to just spot conceal. My chin is so broken out, and I think it's a little bit of stress of getting ready for a trip and a little bit of hormones, so this has come in really handy to both cover under eye circles, redness, as well as spot treat blemishes. I'm not using any eyeshadow, but I do want to bring a little bit of light to the inner corners of my eyes. So I'm using the RMS Living Luminizer, and this is such a pretty natural highlight. It does just add a little bit of glow, and it's also pretty on the Cupid's bow just to draw a little bit of attention there. And then I do want to add a little bit of color and blush to my cheeks. So I've been using the RMS Lip2Cheek tint in the shade Modest, and this is such a beautiful color, but it is very pigmented. So I just take the tiniest bit on a stippling brush and just gently apply it to my cheeks, and it does give a very natural flush. And I also like to apply this right over the Bite Agave lip mask just to add a little bit of color to my lips, but I'm still getting all that moisture from the Bite product underneath. I'm not going in with my full brow routine, but my brows are very unruly, so I want to keep them in place at least a tiny bit. For that, I'm using the Benefit Gimme Brow, and this is a brow gel that has fibers in it, so it does build up a little bit of my brows, which I like. Gives a little bit of color. I have this in the shade Light Medium, and it also does keep my brows in place during the day. I want to define my eyes without going overboard, so I'm just doing a very thin line, and my favorite liquid liner to get a very precise line is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster, and I have it in the shade Ultra Black. And I'm choosing this liquid eye pen over using an eyeshadow or anything like that because I don't want the powdered eyeshadow or gel eyeshadow to transfer onto my lid during the day. And I find that if I don't wear eyeshadow, that can sometimes happen, but this Physicians Formula Eye Booster really does stay in place, which I really like. My lashes are very blonde and non-existent, so no matter how light of a makeup look I'm going for, I still like to add mascara. Today I'm using the Covergirl Professional Super Thick Lash Mascara, and I'm only putting this on my upper lashes because nothing makes me look more tired than getting black smudges on my lower lid. So just keeping this on my upper lashes is going to help with that fresh, light makeup look. Lastly, I want to set everything into place, but I don't want to mattify my skin. I want to keep with this very hydrated look. I've been using a product from Ilia that is absolutely beautiful, and it is a powder called Fade Into You, and it's a powder that's actually built into the brush. So all you have to do is tap down the brush and the powder comes up through the bristles. So I'm just going to press this along my T-zone, down my nose, and then anywhere where I had to, cover a lot of blemishes with that concealer, I just want to use this powder to lock everything into place. And it does a great job of setting my makeup, but it doesn't look super flat on my skin, which I like. For clothes, I'm gonna go pretty casual. I'm gonna wear my most worn-in pair of jeans. These are super soft and have a lot of give to them, so I think that'll be super comfortable. And then on top, I'm gonna go with some light layers. I'm gonna wear a long sleeve t-shirt. This one is so comfortable. It's almost like wearing pajamas, and it's tunic length, so it's just something I can throw on and not have to think about. And then in case I need a little bit more warmth, I'm gonna add a multicolored scarf. And this is great for adding warmth if I need it, and it's also something that's easily removed and thrown in a bag if I get too hot. And then where I'm going is going to be a little bit chillier than it is here in Virginia, and I believe the forecast is calling for a lot of rain, so I'm going to wear my Loft utility jacket. And this I showed in my spring essentials video, and I absolutely love it. It's such a nice little jacket, and I think it's going to be perfect for my upcoming week. Oh, I almost forgot, but I'm just gonna wear these little Old Navy flats because these will be so easy to slip off when I'm going through security, but I'm gonna make sure to wear little no-show socks so that I don't have to be barefoot in the airport. I'm not gonna show you every single thing in my bag because I don't think that would be too interesting, but I did find this adorable mini dry brush, and it wasn't at my Whole Foods. I was at one that I don't normally go to near my grandmother's house, and they had this hanging next to the big one, and I just thought it was so cute. So that's a perfect little travel size, and it's gonna fit nicely into my bag. The other thing I wanted to show you is this adorable toiletry bag that I got from Target, and it's magnetized and then it opens up to become a hanging bag, which I thought was fantastic, and it's going to be perfect to hang up in my hotel room. It has 3 separate compartments, and this bottom one is just any powdered makeup that I'm bringing, which is not a lot. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear eyeshadow while I'm there, but I did bring the Sonia Kashuk All Matte palette that I like so much, as well as the Irvana blush, which is just a great everyday blush. Up in this compartment are the brushes that I'm going to bring. Not a ton, a powder brush, a concealer brush, a couple eye brushes, and then the beauty blender just to, blend out any makeup. And then in this section, let me open this up and I'm going to show you a couple things in here. When I was buying that baby dry brush from Whole Foods, these also caught my eye. They're the Acure Unscented Argan Oil Cleansing Towelettes. And I thought that just seemed like a great thing to take in a travel bag, whether I needed to remove makeup or if I spilled or if my hands got sticky. So I haven't used these yet, but once I do, I'll let you know if I like them. If you watched my last video where I showed all the liquids I'm taking on my trip, you might have noticed I'm not bringing a body wash, and that's because I ordered this Dr. Sponge green tea sponge, which is a body sponge. And I actually haven't opened it yet, so hold on, I'll open it and we'll see what it looks like. You're supposed to run the sponge underneath warm water, and then it's going to expand to 2 times its size, and then you just use in circular motions all over your body. And I chose the green tea because it's supposed to be good for dry skin and it's supposed to give a glowy finish. So I'm very excited to use this. It has a little rope, it looks like, to hang it to dry. So again, this will be something I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, that is everything. I need to go put in another load of laundry and finish packing for my trip. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.